Thank you. You've done a great job in explaining the whole struggle that we're facing, and thank you, Rick, for elaborating on the budget. I think the problem that we're facing is twofold. One is the budget crisis that we're facing. The other one is that for 3 years now, we've been steadily going up in terms of our FTESs, the funded FTESs. So we're not just looking at a budget crisis that's coming next year, we're also looking at coming to within our means in terms of our funding. When we looked at the one scenario, which is the winter and moving the sections from winter to summer, it was really intended for two things. One is to minimize the impact on the college for this coming year. So instead of cutting 600 or 300, we were looking at 248. So we wanted to minimize the impact for next year. But also what we wanted to do is give the college and the administration enough time to, the second column from the right that Rick addressed, which is to see what we can do in terms of enhanced funding. Because this could have helped us in terms of maybe not next year, but the year after that, we wouldn't have to cut all 300, but maybe we'll cut 250 or 200, depending on how much money we have generated. So the idea was to buy some time, to minimize the impact, but also so that was part of the thinking behind it. Again, like Dr. Rocha said, nothing is set in stone. We're back to square one. We're looking at it. Patty's doing a wonderful job in communicating with the faculty, with Ed. But the job is not done yet. When I looked at Ann's point, which is well received, it's not one size fits all. When we look at 300 sections, we're not targeting 1 or 2 or 3 divisions and saying they're going to take the hit. But at the same time, we're not just looking at 300 sections, like you said. A half a unit section is not the same as a 5-unit section. We're looking at the enrollment. We're looking at student needs and access. We're looking at faculty, equity in terms of their loads. We don't want to take all the sections that one faculty teaches, because that would hinder their load. So there's a lot of work, a lot of the devil is in the details, and the details is what we look at next. I just wanted to keep you, informed of the struggle that we're facing at EMC, but we're trying to do the best job we can to make sure that this college continues to serve the students in the best way that it has done for many years in the past. Thank you, Dr. Rocha.